Am I on the right day and time?
Yeah.
Because everybody's on vacation today. Here we come. Um,
Thank
ooh,
you.
I should have brushed my hair up into my ponytail or something.
Now you look fine. Stop it.
Lord Jesus. How was your weekend?
It was a weekend. It was a weekend. I tell you.
Okay.
Yes,
Did you do anything with your business?
until I make my samples, I'm trying to get up my money, make my samples. So I was doing T-shirts,
Mm-hmm.
so I can make some money to get my stuff up.
I
Because then I'm gonna have to
am.
order. I'm gonna have to order some stuff from you, which goes the boards. I'm gonna have to get those from you, right? Because
Yep.
I
So
don't know it.
I ordered some for Rhonda, and they should be. Actually, I need to call. I'll call on them today. They should have been in this week, or they should be in this week. So,
Okay.
and then you can also get them from Home Depot as well. That's a little
Oh
bit
really?
cheaper. Yep. So
Oh okay.
that's in your
Oh,
material as well. If you go to Home Depot, you can um, go to the, what do you call it? The wood aisle. What do you call it? Lumber?
uh-huh.
And
The lumber.
ask for a piece of particle board. Is eight. It should be 8 feet by 4 feet, and they can cut
Uh-huh.
it up into 12-inch 12 by 12 squares.
Oh okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I'm gonna
Yep.
have to do
So
that because that's around the corner and down the street.
yeah. Now that all that material, that information is in your, your back end. So
Mm-hmm.
when you're going through your classes, make sure you open up the PDF.
Mm-hmm.
And I have
Trying to
all
get
the same thing that's in the class on the videos in the PDF as well.
okay. When would I mean? Because I haven't seen it yet.
Mm.
The new stuff that you were doing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like what I do on Canvas. Okay. It's like what I do on Canvas. You have some colors, and it looks like
Are you talking
let
about
me
in?
think.
I'm sorry. What are you talking about now? Say that again.
It was some new stuff that you were getting ready to do
Oh, you mean for my
on one.
personal? Yeah. What?
Yeah, I think you said you was gonna put it in our classes, or we could either
Um.
buy them or put them in class or something like that.
Well, I've been uploading to the app.
Oh, you have.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm in
So
the wrong site
remember,
again.
remember there are extra courses on the learning tab. So
Okay.
let me show you that. Hey, everybody that's logged in, I'm going to show Miss Donna this real quick. Um,
Okay.
so if you go to your if you're in your app,
Hmm.
see this learning tab. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Hmm.
If you click on learning, every now and then I will upload some, you know, goodies
Some new
here.
stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
every
I
now and
see it.
then.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
every month or so I might upload stuff here. Um,
Okay.
So that's where you'll find any new classes. I don't between
Okay.
everybody that's
I'm
learning.
gonna look again because I didn't see it.
Okay, let me see if it'll go back. No, the only reason I'm on hey everybody on YouTube, I'm on my YouTube page. Um okay, so Donna, you know where to find your classes. Your classes are on the home. See this home icon? That's where
Hmm.
the Paint to
Yeah.
Profit classes are. Then anything
Okay.
new, fun, additional stuff, I will put under the learning tab.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, let's see who's on the call today. Oh, Paris, how are you doing? Are you able
I'm
to talk?
good. How's it going?
Good. So what are you up to? Have you gotten into your courses?
Yes, I was able to take a look at the lime wash. I thought that was really cool. I'm in the middle of working on curating this festival, and I started a new job, so I've been trying to wiggle my way in here
Okay.
and there when I have a chance.
Okay. Well, remember you guys, the program is 3 months, which sounds like
Mm-hmm.
it's forever, but it's not. So, when you guys finish each month, really focus on doing those samples. It's only a handful, but the point is to take the classes, and at the end of the 30 days, try to knock out those samples. So what month are you in? The first month?
Yes, I'm at the end of the first month.
Okay. So you probably only have maybe 2 or 3 samples to practice.
Correct.
All right. And then once you're doing, please put them in the app so we can see what they look like.
Okay.
Y'all are not
I
using
can do
this
that.
app. Yeah, I don't know why y'all scared for people to see y'all work. Y'all be texting it to me off to the side. What this look like? I'm like, no, everybody needs to see everyone's progress because we are all here to support each other. Okay, let me see who else. Kristen, how's it going?
I'm good.
Okay.
I also watched the line wash, and I did a sample. I just used what I had. I did use the Modern Masters metallic, but it was a blue instead of the gold.
Okay.
Which I did like. And I had some, what do you call it? The foundation paint, the background paint I had
the base
here,
coat?
I used one of my base coat.
Okay.
Oh, I could not think of base coat. It wasn't coming to me. And I did that. And I was like, okay, this is cool. And I got my little woolly and all that stuff. So yeah, and I did post it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if anybody saw it, but I did post it.
Okay, I will go see.
Well, I posted it in a discussion. Is that right?
You can do it in announcements. So can you still see my screen?
I did do it. I think I was an announcement. Was I an announcement?
Okay,
or
well
was
then
I in
that
I
was
thought
right.
I did.
Let's see,
Yeah,
announcements. I don't know how I missed that. It didn't ping my phone. Oh, when did you do it? Oh, 14 hours ago. That's why. See, last night I was busy. I was out popping it, so that's why I hadn't seen it.
Well, I think that's another one. I did it before that.
Oh my goodness.
No,
okay.
that I posted. That wasn't something. I posted an article that I saw in Architectural Digest, and it was just really cool. Of this
Ooh, I love
an apartment that was designed. Yeah, that's mine.
Yes, I love the blue. What color blue was that? That's really pretty.
It was called Shimmering something. I said I was gonna remember too. I gotta go get.
Was it Shimmering Sky or something?
Yes, Shimmering Sky.
I feel like
That's
I've used
Masters.
that before. Yeah, I love Modern Masters.
Yeah.
My 2 favorite line of metallics, and you guys may want to write this down, is Modern Masters and Mioted. I live in Atlanta, so I can get Mioted 10 minutes from my house. But if I can get Modern Masters in Atlanta. But if I get Modern Masters, Mioted, I do have to order it because they're on the West Coast. And now they have a few retailers here. So if you guys living in Georgia or live in Atlanta, you probably have to go on to the Mioted website and see their retailers. But they are trying to get it out on the West Coast. Not just the metallics, all of the products. Yeah, I'm proud of y'all. Use the chat. Because I be wanting to see what y'all are up to. I be having to call y'all out on Mondays. Let's see. Oh, so this was the, ooh, that is pretty.
Yeah, it was an article that I saw, and it had the chinoiserie, like the wall covering I was telling you about.
Did you take this class yet?
I'm in. It's a workshop, and it's several weeks, so I'm in the process. I just started. Like I got all my supplies, and I just started. So yeah, I'll post when I finish something. I think I'm gonna do it with Goldly.
Okay.
So yeah, when I finish it, when I do it, I'll post it.
Okay, so you guys, Kristen is taking this class. Pronounce it again.
Chinoiserie.
Chinoiserie. So this is actually a very, very high-end wallpaper. So it's been around forever. It comes in and out, but like the wealthier, the super rich, they love it. And this is probably Upper East Side in New York.
That's exactly where it is.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That is exactly where it is.
Yeah. So if you ever, start to get your clientele in New York, Upper East Side New York, they'll pay $200-300 per square foot for stuff like this. I mean, a yard or whatever you charge. But it's a big popular. Oh my God! This is my friend's apartment condo. This is Erica's house. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is Erica Lyles and her 2 daughters. Oh, okay. So yeah. This is a friend of a friend. That is so
Okay.
funny.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I knew the house was being featured. I just didn't know when. Look at that. It's a small world. So she
Oh, I saw
probably,
that.
yeah, she probably has it on her page. But just this just goes to show like the range of your service offerings, right? Like don't just do metallics or don't just do lime wash. Even though you're in this coaching program and it's 3 months, it's so many different techniques out there, you guys. I can't even begin to imagine, and this is one of them. So if you can offer the ultra rich, super wealthy, even just having this in your portfolio is a jewel. So I'm very proud of you for taking that class. I'm not look. I need to jump in the class with you. I think this is her 4 year. I think.
Yeah, it's
So yep,
it's
her.
like breathtaking.
Yeah, she definitely has she's given that Upper East Side old rich woman vibe. It's beautiful, gorgeous.
So
Okay.
tell me,
Uh huh.
I want to ask a question. Is she taking a class on how to make the paper, the chinois paper, or how to do the design?
I was sure assume it's the whole thing.
It is. You start off with a workshop, like they show you how to use, because it's a different type of brush. It's sort of like the brushes that they use for calligraphy.
Mm.
So they show you, and it's gouache. So gouache is like a opaque watercolor. So you learn how to do that, and you learn it, and they do it on silk paper. So you buy the silk paper, you get everything, and then the girl that does it, she tells you how to transfer it from your little sample, that you like it's sort of like a sketchbook, but it's like silk paper. And then once you go through the workshop, she also has her own line of wall coverings and wallpaper and stuff. Because you can do it on silk, and then there's some type of way that they teach you how to transfer it so you can do it on the wall, or you can do it on actual paper, wallpaper that can be hung on the wall as well.
So it looks like here they did silver leaf. This almost looks like silver leaf squares with the monkeys and the dry palm leaves. And that's Erica, y'all. She's really a beautiful person. She's really, really great. This looks like the dining room. Ooh, the kitchen. I love the kitchen. I could live in that kitchen. But I think this is the dining room with the lavender. I'm assuming guest bedroom, maybe. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I can see the square. So here it looks like gold leaf.
I have a question about the gold leaf squares, because I'm like, it bothers me that I can see the squares. Is that a thing, or
No,
is it
that's a thing. People pay a lot of money to see the squares. Yes.
I want it to be smooth. I don't want to see the squares.
Yes.
Okay,
It
good
is.
to know.
Now, if you don't want to do the squares, then you need to put it up broken. You can order Shabin. And for those of you that if you guys want to know where I get my gold leaf, just drop yes in the chat, and then I'll drop that link. But if you don't want to see the squares, then you need to put it up broken. And so the Shabin comes broken, I believe. It comes in boxes. Actually, it doesn't. It comes in squares, but they're not perfect squares, and so I always break it up. But if you, that's the only way I can see you getting rid of and I've done that 1,000 times.
Yeah, because I've seen them. But I think it's international. You order it from somewhere where it looks like almost like an 8.5 by 11 sheet, like big, huge sheets. And I'm like, well, where did you get that from?
Why would you order it in big sheets like that?
Well, if you're doing like a panel, wouldn't it be faster to do it with bigger sheets?
Well, they sell it in a roll. So
Okay,
I guess
you.
just for me, convenience and traveling back and forth, I don't want all that. But they sell them in the roll, and when you roll it out, all of the squares are on that roll, and you literally put the roll up and bring it down.
Okay, so
you're
teaching me something now.
Yeah, so I personally wouldn't order nothing that big. I would just order the rolls and put it up one row at a time.
One row at a time. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
And most people put it up one square at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Most people do that. But let me show
Yeah.
you guys her IG. Let's see if she posted it on there. She probably did. Because I can't.
And I think her designer just started his YouTube channel based off of her space.
Uh-huh. So now I...
Yeah.
Oh, yep, she put it on her page. So I think these are the same pictures. Yeah, they're the same pictures. But yeah, really beautiful. So learn how to do this. Amen. I think that is would be a big plus to your portfolio for sure. And then are they going to teach you how much to charge per square foot?
Oh, I don't know. I've been taking the first class, so I have to go and look at the actual syllabus.
Okay.
And see what's in it.
All right. Well, hopefully they will charge you. I mean, show you how to. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Hopefully they'll teach you all of that, how to charge for it. Yeah, I think those are all of the house. I think my favorite is this, the dining room. Oh, wait, there we go. I think my favorite is the dining room. So yeah, it's in Architectural Digest. You guys can check it out. Kristen dropped the link in there, so thank you for that. Okay, let me get off of this. And then, so was that you, Kristen, say you did something blue?
Yeah, that was me talking about my sample.
Oh, so I just did a hair salon about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was a rush job for a friend. He was moving into a salon. And every time he moves, we always do this very distressed look behind his wash bowls because he can't stand the wall being dirty. So this is where I use that blue. I use sapphire blue, silver, and pearl. Let me see if I can just show you guys my now this ombre is in your... Yes, the ombre is here. Anyone wants to take the ombre class, it's under the learning tab. Let's see if I can get back into it. The learning tab, and I put the ombre class here. Oh, I put $12. That was for I'm gonna start doing like $10 tutorials for the ombre class. But I have a blue and white ombre. Oh, it's inside of here. That's why I have multiple classes within the ombre class. Okay, so let me go to the iCloud and show you. And this is a really simple finish, you guys. Let me see if I can... How do I scroll down? Here we go. Wait, it always does too much. Okay, let me go to recents. Now, give me a second, guys. Here we go. It's like if I move it 2 inches, here we go. Oh, I see it. It's so close. There it is. I'm like, it's so close. Okay, so I'll walk you guys through the ombre. This is something you guys can do now. I don't care if you're a beginner, advanced. You can put this in your portfolio today. It's super easy. I'll show you the befores.
All she talking about.
Before. Let me see. All right. So basically what I did was I have the pearl on top. So my assistant did the pearl on top. I came in with the sapphire blue on the bottom and we let it dry. We use woolies to soften the top of the ombre as much as you want to soften it. Floetrol is in both the pearl paint and the blue paint. We let that sit and dry. Then I came back over, after we let that sit and dry, I came back over the pearl. So Candace ran the pearl. She ran pearl and silver from the ceiling down to the floor. And then I ran blue, silver, and pearl from the blue down. So the goal was not to murky the pearl. So it's a 200 or 1500 for the 1500 for the wrap. We did the wrap around because this wall this space right here is going into the barbershop. So I upsold him. I was like, you know what? Let me upsell him on this extra wall. And he was like, cool. So I always talk to you guys about upselling too. When people call you and they're like, can you give me a price for this accent wall? Honey, upsell them. Let them know what they need. All right. Start telling them what they need because they don't know. Oh, you should do this, and then they be like, oh, okay, I never even thought about that. So always upsell when you're in someone's space. Let me show you this. See how dirty and murky it already looks? But the blue is only, I have the worst content on this job. I think I was asleep when we did this. We went into the salon like 10 o'clock at night. So clearly I'm taking like 10 seconds worth of, but it turned out really, really pretty. Let me see if I can get some up close. I thought I had up close pictures. I meant videos. Nope. So that's just a picture of it. But it turned out really nice. He loves it. He was called me over. He's like, oh my God, I'm watching y'all on the camera. It looks good. Like, thank you. Thank you so much. So definitely sell this. This was really a finish I did to, you know how I always talk to you guys about architectural coatings. It's not an architectural coating, but I used it to solve a problem. So it was a solution to a problem, and it worked out really well. So again, both of these colors are metallics: silver, the blue, and the pearl. And I think that's all we used to create this look. And the secret to running the paints down the wall is this. I'm going to show it to you guys. And you can get these at any, probably like, here, let me just type it, condiment bottles. Okay, so this is what I use. So I put the metallic paints into these condiment bottles. I think I got mine off of Amazon years ago, and I just keep, packs of them. But I use condiment bottles. When you take the little red top off and you have the top, clip your, y'all can't see me. Hold on a second.
I can see you.
Oh, y'all can, is my video on? Okay. So you take the red top off the condiment bottle and you cut the top of it in a diagonal, so that when you're up top and you want to lean, all of the product will come out in a diagonal. It's easier to control it. All right, so that's how I drip all of the drips. It's called oxidized metal, but that's how I do it. So it's super simple, super easy. Sometimes I'll keep a bucket of water. Sometimes I'll keep a bucket of water with a chip brush in it, and I'll just run the water up and down if it dries too thick or something like that. But the runnier, the better, for sure. Any questions on the ombre?
Yeah. Hey, Toby. Hey, everybody. Hi. So when you do the drip, do you mix the paint with the water? A little bit, so it can
yes. I see what you're saying. So in my condiment bottle, I'll do half water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever condiment bottle, half water, and then the other half is 25% Floetrol and 25% paint, metallic paint or whatever paint. But I only do, and I don't know why, I just like it, but I only do my drips and my oxidized metals and stuff with metallic paint. It just reads better. It just looks better. It's got a little bit of a sheen, but it's not shiny like chicken grease. And the metallics just play better versus using just latex paint. What I also do is I'll woolly the base of the wall. So the wall will be metallic. And then sometimes I'll go on top with latex paint, because now the latex will the metallic paint will kind of shine through, those latex drips. But for the most part, I just use metallics. So Terry, when you get ready to do this, keep that in mind. I mean, you can do what you want.
Because you already know I'm getting ready to do.
Oh, did you sold the ombre, or you sold the oxidized metal, the drip?
So no, I'm just saying for practice. I
Okay.
want to do it. I've been practicing with the ombre,
Mm-hmm.
and I just want to get more. I'm working on woollying it more, where you know how with your with the blending, it goes up high, and everything. Mine is still too straight.
So what you do is you blend not halfway, a third up. Do you understand what I'm saying? So stop your straight line, maybe like the middle of your thigh.
And then you'll still have a gap in there.
You work it up.
Okay, and you work it within the gap.
Yeah, don't stop your don't stop your ombre line where you want the ombre to stop.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Thank you for letting me know. Yes.
Okay.
It does.
So if you have a whole wall and you want to ombre half the wall, you don't stop your paint on the halfway line. You stop your paint down, lower, maybe 3 feet from the floor. So then you can work up to your ombre line.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. So see here, let me show you one more time. I know I keep playing this video. See, we stopped. This is our ombre line like down here, and we worked it up with the woolly. Did you see that, Terry? Okay.
I'm sorry, I was talking and I had muted myself. I'm sorry. Yes, I do see that, and that's my only thing. I'm gonna make sure I practice, because I like how you do. Even when you did Kenya's, it was just up, and it was just it just flows, and mine was just too straight. So now I understand. So
even on this is where I stopped the ombre, right? And then I woollied it on up. Does that make sense? So I really wanted my ombre higher than the wash bowls, but I knew I couldn't stop the paint here because I wouldn't be able to ombre it out. So I had to stop the paint below the wash bowls, and then I softened it out with my woolly.
That's my issue. That makes sense.
Yeah, and as long as you make sure you put your Floetrol in. Make sure you put your Floetrol in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because if you don't put your Floetrol in, then you won't be able to soften it out. You need Floetrol or some type of glazing medium. Okay?
So I have a question.
This is really 2 techniques in one. Yes, go ahead.
Can you use, until we get Floetrol, I have an extender that, how people do paint pouring.
Mm-hmm. You can use that.
Can we use that? Okay.
Because really, that's kind of what Floetrol is.
Mm-hmm.
It adds to the viscosity of the paint. It makes it stay open a little up. So it's kind of in the same family. So yes, any paint extender, you guys should be, if it's a latex paint extender, let me say that. Mm-hmm. If it's some kind of other, I'm not sure. But if it's a latex paint extender, then yes, I'll say you can use it.
And I have another question about the woolies. When you get finished painting and you wash your woolies, do you air dry them, or what do you do?
So before you even use your woolly, and this is in the woolly class, take some Murphy's oil, about a quarter size Murphy's oil, rub it all in your hands, and then condition your woolly pad. Okay?
Yeah.
So condition the woolly pad, and then once you go to wash it out, it should all come out if you conditioned it properly. And then you can, get as much out with your hands, but then take it outside and slip it into your hand and shake it. Shake it like this, and all the water will fly out of it. And then you just lay it face up to dry.
Okay.
And the
You
shaking.
might not want to use too hot of. Don't use too hot of water either. That can loosen up the glue that holds the. Don't let your water be too hot.
You understand what Coach Linda's saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So when you go outside, when you go outside and shake it, it's gonna be water everywhere. So don't shake it like by people's cars or anything like that. Shake it somewhere safe, and then it's gonna open up all the fibers, and that way it won't be all mush. It'll be back to almost brand new with the shagginess. Does that make sense? Yeah. And then you let it dry with the fullness. So try not to let it dry like after you squeeze all the water out. Don't let it dry like that. Try to take it outside and shake it back out and get it back fuzzy, and then let it dry. What is this red dots? So same, oh, that might be me. Same, so Terry, did you hear that tip as well? Let me.
Yes, I did.
Out of this. Okay. So yeah.
And that's something that I just started doing myself, looking at the video. So yes.
Okay, so just keep in mind, this is two separate techniques. I did the ombre first, and then I came back over it and did oxidized metal. Let me show you guys what the oxidized metal looks like without an ombre. Oh, I'm in my photo clouds. And will I be able to see albums? Yes, let me see if I can find it. Sorry, I'm looking for my portfolio folder. Looks different on my phone. Can I not search on this? Whew, I didn't realize, y'all know I'm so super neat with all my content, so I have everything in folders, and this is a lot of folders. I never realized that. Oh, maybe it's under shared albums.
Turns out it's thanks to award-winning perfumers.
Can somebody mute, please?
And filled with concentrated detergent.
My portfolio, here it is.
And 4 times.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let me show you guys what the oxidized metal looks like without the ombre under it. Again, you guys can add this to your portfolio now. It's so easy. Here we go, right here. This is champagne. See how pretty that is? And my client still has this.
That's beautiful. She's
so proud of this one. She still has this to today. I probably did this for her like 10 years ago. And so in this room, I did a base of warm silver, Modern Masters. And then I went on top of it with bronze. I did pearl, champagne, bronze, silver. I did several colors on top. So we were trying to pull from the chandelier. Let me see if I can.
Okay, so that I'm understanding. Okay, so you went with the you said the champagne, like underneath it, the metallic champagne, and then no. Okay.
Underneath I did warm silver.
Warm silver, and then
woolly, a warm silver woolly. I woollied the whole wall twice.
Okay, and then once you did that, you took the bottles, the squeeze bottles, and you did several colors, and you dripped it pretty much. You kind of went oxidized it.
Yeah.
You know, one color, and then once that dripped, and then you took another color
and dripped right over
like
top.
That. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the drips, there's no right or wrong. You put whatever color up. Sometimes I layer them. Sometimes I drip 2 or 3 colors on top. Sometimes I only drip 1 color. Because when you go around the room, if you think about a weathered surface, it doesn't look the same. You know, every 2 inches is changing. So I might drip the champagne, bronze, pearl, and then the next couple of feet, I might drip all three on top of each other at the same time. All right? So don't get in a pattern. Make it look very weathered and old. That's the beauty in this finish. Now,
It's absolutely gorgeous.
How do I get back to the pictures? Okay. Let me go back one more. And I'm trying to show you. Oh, here's some more. Here's one. Oh, here's a brighter one of that dining room. So it's just really pretty. I definitely use bronze, and I definitely use silver and pearl. But like I said, we were playing off that chandelier. Let me find another one. Oh, here's one. Now this is Candy's dining room now. So we did this, God, this is probably 15, how long she's been in this house? Probably 10, 12 years. Same thing. So I did a woolly on all of the walls twice. I woolly pearl metallic paint. I don't care where you get it from, but it's pearl. Let me see if I can blow this up a little. There we go. Okay. All right, can y'all see? So I went in with the pearl, 2 coats, dried, came back the next day or however long it took to dry. Then I went back in. This is bronze. I'm pretty sure I used bronze. I used champagne, which is what's on the trim, because we wanted to bring the champagne in the room. And then I'm pretty sure I used silver. And I probably used pearl too. I probably used the base coat as well. Because sometimes using your base coat and your drip coat kind of brings everything back together. It kind of, you know, brings everything back together and it makes it make sense. So we wanted it to look super, super dirty, super weathered, super oxidized. So that's why I brought that bronze in. But be careful because you oxidize from the top, like it's going to be a thicker coat or a thicker, you know, more dense at the top by the trim. And then as it trickles down the wall, you have to make sure you soften that bronze. So when you're using very stark colors like this on top of white, don't let your bronze muddy in the middle of the wall. So make sure, you know, you kind of lighten it up. Like I said again, you can keep a little gallon bucket with a little chip brush with water. And if you feel like something is too murky or if it's not running, you can just take your brush and go right through that paint and it'll start to run. Cleanup is a nightmare on this finish. What I do is I do tape off the trim. I put tape on the floor, and then I tape plastic to the tape on the floor, and then I put towels down. So a little tip for your towels, go to oh Lord, I'm having brain fart today. Go to the Goodwill. So I went to the Goodwill. I bought like 20 towels. They were like $1.50 a towel. So I just went to the Goodwill and loaded up on towels. So, you know, be smart. Don't go to Walmart or Target or if you're shopping there and buy new towels. Like, get you some old towels, old used towels. And if you don't have them, you can go to, like I said, the Goodwill, Salvation Army, places like that have towels. And then I just let the towels sit on the floor until the running stops, and then we clean up and head home. So this was the the pearl oxidized metal. And I have silver in here somewhere. Let me find OC's house. Oh, here it is. This is y'all's lucky day. Okay. All right. Same thing. I did a silver metallic woolly, probably twice around the room. And if you're good at woollying, you could probably get away with one coat of woolly. But if you step off your woolly and you can still see latex paint, you're gonna have to woolly again. Okay. So on this, I did pewter. So that's what this really, really dark color is. It isn't black. So I did pewter, silver, and bronze. And that's how I created That's how I got to this color right here. So I'm giving you different color ways, but I mean, you can come up with your own. And if you guys want me to drop this into the app after class, just let me know. So you saw pearl, you saw champagne, we did silver, and I think those are the only ones I have in this portfolio. But all of that turns out, it's beautiful. Yeah, we're getting back to...
Yeah, I'm going to add that to my portfolio. I have seen that technique on different pictures of yours, but I never knew how you did that.
Yeah.
And so now, and it's similar to the rust pretty much, but you just don't use the spray bottle.
Correct.
The bottles.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, the actual squeeze bottles. Okay.
So I tried using the spray bottles. It's a nightmare. Don't even do it. Now, if you want to keep a spray bottle full of empty water and create runs with just water, you can do that. And that's similar to what I do with the paintbrush and the clean water in the bucket. So if you want to create more of a run, you can just spray it with a squirt spray bottle. That does work. I do keep a spray bottle on hand as well. I keep anything on hand that's going to get me my look. Okay. So remember,
so you don't use the spray anymore for your for the rust. You use the squeeze bottles.
No. For the rust, yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about for the oxidized metal.
Okay.
I tried the spray thing. It doesn't work. The only time I spray is when I just need fresh, clean water to make the colors run together.
Got it.
But yeah, the rust is a spray bottle for sure. And I think this is... Yes, ma'am.
I have a question about the oxidized metal. Okay, so you base coat, you woolly the base coat. You do that twice. Do you do that twice?
If you're not good at woollying yet, you got to do it twice. Once you get good at it, you're gonna be like, oh, I can get away with this with one time.
Okay, and then you let that dry. And
overnight.
Then you choose at least overnight. So you choose at least maybe three colors. So dark, mid, and light, maybe.
Yeah.
And then you use your squeeze bottle and you let it drip, and you just let the drips dry.
Just run down the wall.
Okay, and that dries. So when you touch it, is it textured or is it smooth?
No, it's smooth.
When it's dry. Okay.
It is all the way smooth. So like when you touch the wall, if you close your eyes, you wouldn't even know it looks textured.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
I
paint.
think my brain is trying to process that. So I'm thinking, so it's like self-level, so it levels and smooths out.
No, it doesn't really level, because leveling means it does smooth, but it is flat. So in that vein, yes, it does go flat, but you still see the water veins.
You can still see and that's what creates the texture. Okay, I got you. Okay.
And that's why I like using the metallics, because the metallics reflect light. So the more it's reflecting light, the more textured it looks. Does that make sense? Okay. So again, you guys can try this with flat paint, but if you're using flat paint, at least woolly on with metallic paints. At least do that. And I've actually tried running the rust and metallics together. I liked it. I did it one time on a job. I think it was okay. I wasn't mad at it. My customer liked it. But I haven't done that. Sometimes I like to experiment with, which I encourage you all to definitely do. Definitely experiment. Let me see. So I think those are all of the colors that I have in my portfolio. But again, you guys can get out there and play and, come up with new color schemes that we can try. Drop it in the app. I would love that. Yeah, I think that's all. Okay, a little bit of housekeeping. That somebody asked about the next open studio. It probably won't be until because I got 2 classes coming up. So July 12th and 13th is the architectural coding class. It's 2-day class. I urge everybody to get into it. Mioted is sponsoring it. So I'm going to be teaching all of their architectural codings with my little Svengali on it, so you guys can shine and, walk into a room with a different portfolio from everybody else. So y'all know I like to get my products and kind of come up with new stuff. So that's what I'm doing for this class. I'm formulating new custom techniques. You'll be the only ones with them. But again, that class is July 12th and 13th. It's $18.95. If you sign up before, I think it's July 8th, you get 40% off. I did put all of this in the app with the discount code. And then I have the boot camp for those of you that want to take the boot camp. It's a 3-day class, and that's going to be in September. I think September 12th and 13th. So Open Studio, I'm going to try to do something. I'm going to try to do something in June before the other class. It'll probably be late June, but I got to figure it out because I'm traveling a lot in June. But yeah, if you guys have dates that work in June, shoot them to me. Because what happens is if I have scheduled Open Studio and nobody signs up, then I don't have Open Studio. So you got to sign up at least 2 weeks out so I know you guys are coming. If you don't sign up, don't just show up unannounced because I'm probably not going to be there. So you guys tell me about it. But I'll drop the dates for Open Studio in the app. Let's see what we got in the chat here. Okay, so what's my homework? To drop the pictures of the oxidized metal. That was my homework, right?
Yeah.
And does anybody need the... Oh, I can just do that now. Does anybody need the my gold leaf wholesaler again?
Yes, please.
All right, so we'll do that. This company is called Sep Leaf. They are on IG. I would encourage everybody to follow them. And then you're going to have to call them and let them know you're a decorative artist. You want to set up an account. So everybody follow Sep Leaf. This is where I order my boxes of gold leaf from. I think they're like $200 a box or something like that. But the boxes go a long, long ways. But this is where I get all my gold leaf supplies from. Gold leaf, silver leaf, and bronze. I order from them. So once you call them, just let them know. Like I said before, you're a decorative artist. You would like to open up an account. Because if you don't have an account, they won't sell to you. This is not for public, like the public can't just order, from what I'm assuming. So who is this asked about the squares? Kristen, see the squares? People pay money for that square.
I know.
They love that. Let me see if I can find.
I'm just being picky. I didn't know. I was
See
like,
the
okay,
squares?
You can see the squares?
Yeah, people pay a lot of money for this. And this probably $4,000 or $5,000, maybe more, dining room. Easy. Oh, they did your well, something similar. It's not exactly silks, but they did a stencil on top to get, but it's still giving that same illusion. Yeah. So Sep Leaf. This is my my wholesaler. Oh, go ahead.
I wanted to show y'all, which I just finished this Venetian plaster. I'm going into Venetian plaster, Toby. I was scared of it, but I was like, you know what? I'm trying to get the high end folks and everything, and people who appreciate it. So I'm going into Venetian plaster, and so this customer, I had a consultation, and I did oh my God, what was it? The hell, we just finished the lime wash. I did lime wash.
Okay.
Because she wanted something on her fireplace and she loved it. But she was like, she was an Asian lady. She was like, I want stone, something that looked like stone. I want, and so I said, okay. So I had during boot camp, we did the gold Venetian plaster, metallic gold. Mm-hmm. And, I think it was more like champagne gold, goldy or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so I showed her that and she was like, that's what I want. I want that. So I was like, okay, so you want Venetian plaster. And so I'm like, okay, let me practice on this. So I did.
Thank you.
And I'm just waiting to hear from her. So I wanted to show y'all.
Okay, we can see you.
Okay, so I need to switch the camera though. Hold on for a second. I need to turn the camera around. Okay, so.
Ooh, I love it.
I just finished them. This is one color is light, and then she wants to see it in a darker color too. with the hint of gold. And I was like, how in the hell am I gonna do a hint of gold? So so I thought about just doing it kind of like this. So this is my first time doing it, and I'm so pleased on how it turned out.
So
I
now,
can't believe
you know what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say. Why is this not in the app?
Oh, I'm getting, because I just finished. I just finished. So
okay.
I promise you. I'm putting it out. So I'm just waiting to hear from her.
Get
to
up.
See what.
Get up close again. Get up close to it again.
You see it?
Yes. And is it shiny or is it matte?
It's matte, but the shine still kind of comes through.
Mm-hmm.
I use luster stone.
Oh, you didn't use Venetian plaster?
No, yeah, I used the metallic plaster, the luster stone from Faux Effects.
Okay, so that's not Venetian plaster then.
Well, it's not Venetian plaster, but it's the metallic plaster.
Yes. Don't tell her you selling her Venetian plaster, Terry, because that's not Venetian plaster. So be careful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you're selling her luster stone, then sell her luster stone. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because luster stone and Venetian plaster look nothing alike.
Okay.
So just be careful on that.
Okay.
That's
All
why
right,
I asked you. Yeah, that's why I asked you, is it supposed to be matte or shiny? Because I was gonna have you, tilt it so I could see the sheen. But
did you see the sheen?
Yes, but it's not a Venetian plaster sheen. That's why I was asking you. What was it?
Now see, this right here is what she saw.
Now what is this?
This is the one I did at boot camp. This is the
that is
Venetian plaster. I'm sorry, the gold metallic.
That is luster stone.
The luster stone. Yeah. Okay, so I should have said luster stone. Okay.
Look, Cynthia, like, no, that is luster stone.
Hey, I'm trying here. I'm trying.
You got this, baby. You got this. You got this. You just gotta switch that word around.
Right.
So,
but yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that.
Well, they look beautiful.
Thank you. This is my little studio too, by the way.
Oh yes, I love it. Can we? No, go back to it. I can't see it.
So I want to do more with that. That was my little twist on the what was it that I want to learn, the
ombre.
The ombre, yeah. But so that, yeah, this is a lime wash that I kind of finished, but I want to go back over it though, but.
I love it, Terry. I love it.
And this is a Terry Lee exclusive, original. I don't know if y'all see it.
We see it. It looks. I'm so proud of you, Terry. Thank you for sharing, because I want everybody to be inspired. I'm assuming this is at your house?
This is at my house.
Okay.
This is my side of the. So my husband's side is right here. It's all clean and clear. And I'm sacrificing my parking space for my work office.
Baby, I love it. I love it. Everything.
Yeah.
That's way better than what I had. My first studio was in my laundry room on top of the washing machine and dryer.
It's not a little studio. A little studio is the kitchen countertop.
No.
Oh, yeah.
My laundry room was little, trust me. It's not like I could walk into it. It was a sliding door, and there was the dryer and the washing machine. So very good, Terry. I see you, baby. I see you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you guys be inspired today. Especially if you need to start practicing and working on your samples. Be inspired. Create a space where you can create, right? All right. Any more questions? I didn't get to call everybody out on the call. Y'all got off today. Joshua, you got off easy today. Oh, Cynthia, what you been up to? Cynthia, I'm about to start calling you one of my OGs.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
What's up, Cint?
How you doing?
So what are you working on? What fabulous projects?
Huh?
What are you working on?
A gloss wall.
a gloss wall.
Details?
See if I, hold on, I'm gonna try to turn it a little bit. Oh Lord, Coach, how I do this?
So you gotta turn your video on.
Oh Lord. Okay, what I did there.
Okay, we see your hand and your lips.
My hand and my lips. Okay. Oh, so would I turn it this way?
Oh, I love that. Well, let me mute myself.
Am I showing it?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, we see it. Go back to it. Oh yeah, it looks beautiful.
Yeah. It's something light. Something light.
And very durable.
Yes, yes. Nothing on the hand.
So how many coats is this? Just curious.
So far one.
Oh, it looks good for one.
Yeah, so
It looks
far
good.
one.
All right. Well, you know, for some of the people that are a little more seasoned, senior in your businesses, do take into consideration taking the architectural coatings class in July. That is going to be a next level for you guys. I mean, anybody can take the class, but like Terry, you were like, oh, I'm ready to, you know, venture out. These are the types of finishes you're gonna need for sure, in the class. And so that the glitter gloss that I teach is considered architectural coating because of the glitter gloss itself is considered, you know, very durable or whatever. So that's why I like to dump my glitter into that and create these finishes versus using a plate and a blow dryer and trying to blow glitter onto the wall.
The YouTube class, Coach?
Yes. Oh my God. And it's
I
still.
literally saw somebody on YouTube do that, and I'm like, oh my God, no.
Can you imagine how much
feel
money
so
they
bad
waste
laughing
in
at
glitter?
people. Yeah, we feel so bad now laughing at people when we see it, but it'd be so funny to us. It's like an inside joke because we, you know, what we learn, you know. And a lot of times when you do these walls, they be like, "Well, is it gonna be messy?" And then you be like, "Go ahead and touch it," and they be like, "It's no glitter on my hand." And that's like with a good base coat. A good base coat to match, because this was a custom color. So trying to, you know, follow what you said as far as matching that color as close as possible to, you know, your gloss, that helps. So by the time a second coat go on here, it'll be just amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks good. I'm very proud of you. Well, you know, I've been proud of you, but I just want everybody to see my working artists because I want you guys to know, like, this business coaching program, it works. It's working. But I'm proud of you, Cynthia. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome, love. Thank you, guys.
And thank you too, Terry, for sharing. Somebody asked the class. So architectural coatings, $18.95. Everybody on this call has a discount code in their app. Well, DPA, which is Terry and Cynthia, I'll drop the discount code. 40% off.
Okay.
It's a 2-day class. You're going to walk away with 20 samples, which is unheard of. 20 samples, 2 days. And here in Atlanta, me, Coach April, probably Coach Candace will be there as well. Some of you haven't met Coach Candace yet. But yeah.
Coach, I don't mean to interrupt you. Is this a new class versus what we did already? Or
Yeah, this is
like
stuff you don't have.
Oh, okay.
So I'll drop the link in the Academy app because I have two. I keep my Academy members separate, so it's 2 apps. So the DPA people, I'll drop it in there with the 40% off. If you sign, like I said, I think you have to sign up before July the 18th or July the 15th, one of the two, to get the 40 off.
And it's September.
Yep. Nope. This is July 12th and 13th, the weekend after 4th of July. Also, if you're in IDAL, you get the same 40% off. So if you guys are in IDAL and you see that email come across, no, you're already getting the same discount, the 40% off. I believe. Yes, we did 40 off for IDAL. Okay, well, thank you. Let me see who else is on here. I like to see what you guys are doing. I'm gonna start bringing my paintbrush so I can beat the screen like my coach be beating me up. He'd be like, bap, bap, bap. So again, if you guys are posting on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, please put the link in so we can all click, like, and comment. That is the plan. Okay, I think that is all the questions. So I gave you the wholesaler that I use, or the vendor I use for ordering my gold leaf, silver leaf, and bronze. Oh, and they have copper too. They have copper leaf as well. And then I'll drop the pictures for.
Exactly, so I could start on it.
I'll drop the pictures of the ombre in the app real quick. All right. Okay, that's it, everybody. If there's no more questions, I'm gonna jump off and get started with my day. Any more questions, anybody? All right. Well, that is it. I will see you guys next week. If you need me, you know where to find me. Just hit me up in the app, the chat. If we need to schedule a call, we can do that as well. All right.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Y'all too.
Let's get this one.